Okay, now with our setup Facebook page, we are ready to start going in and customizing it and really making it look nice. You want your page to be inviting because when somebody comes to it, they're going to see that image that you chose as well as your header image, and those things need to kind of invite people in and at least keep them there long enough so that they can read maybe one of your most recent posts that you've made to your timeline. Also, you want people to like your page. You want people to get those notifications, and without them liking your page, they're not going to get those notifications. So we want to make sure that our page is nice and inviting. And even though I've uploaded, a silly meme photo as our default image here, we're going to go ahead and kind of set this up the way maybe a marketing consultant company would. So we'll change out our default image and we'll also add a cover image. So that's what we're going to start with in this video, is just kind of visually improving our Facebook page. So obviously we don't want, the meme dog here to be our default image. We want something that has to do with consulting or marketing or business consulting. And I would recommend being as personal as you can with that as possible. However, if you don't have any personalized images, that you can use stock photography. And a website that I often use is called photodune.net. Photodune.net is an inexpensive website for purchasing stock photography. So for example, I could go right into the search and type in business consultant and hit enter. And I'm just going to get tons of photos that have to do with business consulting. So this is a good photo right here. I could go ahead and preview this photo. And if I liked this photo, I could go ahead and purchase it. Really, all you need is the extra small image, which is $1. The size of the image that's going to show up in your profile picture here is pretty much always going to be cropped at this size or smaller, like down here. So you don't need that large of an image there. So you could purchase this image for $1 and put that in its place. So I'm just going to go ahead and save the image so that I can throw it into that place. So we'll go and click here, mouse over, and you'll see it says edit profile picture, and then choose to upload photos. If you have other photos already uploaded, you could choose from photos. You could take a photo with the webcam that's on your camera, or you can remove the photo that's there already. We'll choose upload photo, and then we will go and choose our business consultant photo and put that in place. Now it's going to do its best job to kind of crop and situate that photo the way that it thinks you would probably want it. You could always go in and edit the thumbnail by clicking Edit Thumbnail, and then drag the photo around a little bit so that it is cropped the way that you would like it, and then click Save. All right, so we've got an image there in place, and then we're going to need a header image, which does require a larger image, so we can go and find an image for that. Perhaps we could go with what looks good. Oh, there's a business development meeting here. We could go with something like that. Yeah, let's go with something like that. So once again, choose an image. You're going to need a small-sized image for that. The small-sized image right here, which is 948 in width. The size of this area is going to vary depending on the device that you're on, but you need it to be big enough for it to look good on a desktop. And the size of that image is just a little bit over 850 pixels in width. So you need an image that looks good at that size, which means that you either need to take a photo that is over 850 pixels in width, or you need to download one that is over 600 or 850 pixels in width. So this photo here is not going to look that great because it is not wide enough. I would need to purchase the full version of that photo in small format. Or just to be safe, you could purchase the medium version of that photo and have a larger photo. What you want to avoid is using images that you don't have the rights to use. A lot of people will go to google.com and then go into the images tab and do a Google search for images, such as business consultant. And then there will be images in here, and somebody will go and save one of these images and use it. That may or may not work out well for you. Some of these images are okay to use, but not all of them are, and you want to be careful not to get yourself into trouble by using somebody else's image or image that you don't have rights to. So I'm going to go ahead and choose search tools, and I'm going to change size to large so that I get large images. And then let's just go with, I'm just going to use one of these temporarily because we will be deleting this Facebook page. So I'll choose view image, and then we'll save the image to my desktop. Let's close this page, go back to our Facebook page and choose add a cover. When I click there, it asks me whether I want to choose from photos or upload photo. Let's choose upload photo. And then I'm going to choose that image and click open. Now it's uploading the photo, and then it's going to have me give me the option to kind of reposition that image. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, and then you can see I can move the image up and down and position it the way that I want it to be placed. So I'm just going to position it right there and hit save changes, and now I have an image in my cover as well as a default profile image. So our page is starting to look good. You'll see what happened is it actually did post that image to my timeline as well. Now, if you don't want that image posted to your timeline, you could simply twirl down this little arrow here and you can choose hide from page. Now, all that's going to do is hide it from your timeline. It isn't going to hide it from your cover photo that's up here. It's just not showing that image up in your timeline. So you'll see other things have been added to our timeline. It says join Facebook, and then it asks us when the business was opened. We're going to go in the next video into filling out some of this additional information that's allowed to be filled out in our page. I think our page is starting to look good, so now let's go in and fill out some of that detailed information that will help people better understand the services that our business offers or whatever it is that you're going to be using this Facebook page for.